You have the Intel Edison Adreno board and a power distribution circuit board rigged to a 12-volt battery. So this battery is powering the motor ESCs and the Intel Edison Adreno board. And at the bottom, it's simply a top casing to this black box. And you have a breadboard, a accelerometer, gyroscope, MPU 6050, and to control essentially the motors from Adafruit PCA 9685. And what this video is really about is also from Adafruit, is this multiplexer TCA 9548A. Now, notice that you have the data in the clock line with a number next to it from 0 to 7. It's because it is available to you 8 I2C interfaces. In my case, I have two gyroscope, accelerometer, and the pulse width modulation controller. Now, sadly, this will eventually be replaced, but before I go there, you have the 5-volt coming out of the Intel Edison Adreno that's powering the breadboard. And through this breadboard, I am powering all the modules. So, accelerometer, gyroscope, pulse width modulation controller, and the multiplexer. It's all powered via 5-volt source through this breadboard. It is essentially a power grid. But it will eventually be replaced with a base shield, and this is from Seed Studio. This is another Intel Edison on a protective casing, but this is the actual base shield, and you don't lose any of your existing pins, analog, digital power, because it fits nicely on top of the Intel Edison Adreno board. And it opens up 4 I2C interfacing and existing UART. But using this multiplexer was a good exercise because for the size you can control quite a bit, up to 8, whereas you have this base shield which has 4. Now for the GPS capability, I've gotten the Grove GPS, and this is the antenna back here. So the GPS will be strapped on to the actual top covering, like so. And the next step is essentially writing the flight controller. If you're building a quad from scratch, you might as well write your own controller. And right now, it's reading off the gyroscope accelerometer data, and it seems to be pretty accurate. So now it's a matter of coding the logic.